Hello, I'm Gladys Diaz with Heart's Desire International, and I want to take a few moments to talk to the moms out there because Mother's Day is coming up this Sunday. And this morning as I was doing my morning meditations, I was really feeling grateful about the fact that I'm a mom, and not just because I have children, but because my children are growing up in a home that's really very different. It's actually completely different from the type of home that I grew up in. My kids get to see live in a home where there's love and tenderness and generosity and appreciation. They get to see that between my husband and myself, and unfortunately I just didn't grow up seeing that. So I was really feeling grateful that I get to give my children that gift. And as I was sitting in that space of gratitude, I started thinking about a lot of our clients and how, whether they've come through our workshops or our private coaching practice, how many women share with us that they're really unhappy in their marriages. They're unfulfilled. There's a lot of stress and tension and bickering and arguing in the home. And then they tell us that they're staying in those relationships because of their children. That's the reason they give us. And I completely understand that these women are making this decision out of the love that they have for their children. They don't want their children to have to go through the trauma of a divorce, which many of them they have experienced themselves growing up. They don't want their kids to have to choose which home they're going to live in or which parent they're going to spend holidays with. I completely understand that. But I just have to ask myself, how healthy is it for the children to grow up seeing marriage as something that is angry and bitter, where people don't speak to each other and they're not kind and loving towards one another? And the part that really breaks my heart is that these women, they think that there's only two alternatives. Either you stay in a really unhappy marriage or you get a divorce. And they think those are the only two alternatives. But I'm here to say today that there's actually a third alternative. And if you're in this type of situation, the third alternative is that you can actually transform your relationship. The relationship you're in right now, the marriage you're in right now with the man you're actually married to, you can transform that into the relationship that you have always dreamed of, or that you once had and you're wondering where in the world it went. And you can do that by practicing some really key skills and principles, habits that we're going to be discussing next Sunday, May 20th, at the Sweet Surrender one-day workshop in Miami Beach, Florida. It's a full-day workshop, and we talk about things such as how can you express your feelings and desires in a way that inspires. In other words, how can you say what you're thinking or feeling without, or what you want, without having to resort to nagging or complaining or criticizing, that you can actually just say what there is to say. We're going to talk about what are some things that you can do every day to build or rebuild the intimacy in your relationship. Starting that same night of the workshop, you can start practicing those habits. We're going to talk about the transformational power of gratitude in a relationship, and also talk about how you can create partnership with your spouse. In other words, how can you give up all the unnecessary control and unnecessary stress in your life and actually create a partnership so that you're not doing everything by yourself, which is what has you feeling exhausted, and you can actually have more time to do the things that you enjoy, that inspire and fulfill you and make you feel like you again. So we're going to be talking about all these things and so much more at this full-day workshop. It goes from 9 in the morning till 6:30 p.m. And you can find out all the information that you need on our website. It's heartsdesireintl.com. That's heartsdesireintl.com. Click on the link that says upcoming events, fill out the form, secure your seat in the workshop, and this could possibly be the best Mother's Day gift that you could ever give yourself, your husband, and your children. Because the best gift that we can give our children is the gift of a happy family. And this workshop is not just for mothers. If you are dating, you're in a relationship, you're a bride-to-be, we highly recommend this for brides-to-be. If you're newlywed or you've been married for many years, this workshop is for every woman who wants to take her relationship from wherever it is to a completely new level of love, passion, intimacy, and fun. So we look forward to seeing you there. Again, go to heartsdesireintl.com and click on upcoming events. We look forward to seeing you there. If you're a mother, we wish you a very happy Mother's Day. And for everyone, we wish you an abundance of love, joy, intimacy, and every single one of your heart's desires fulfilled. Bye-bye now.